Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment. Disclaimer in the description box. Please do like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell. Timestamps included for your convenience. For a start, we are going to be having a little bit of fun at the beginning of the video to follow. So do get out the popcorn and let's see you in the reading. Well, good morning again, my beautiful stars. I hope you are all doing very, very well. It is now 10 a.m. in the morning. Hopefully we can get through this reading without Zoro wanting to be the star and the center attraction of the show again. He is now exploring the human bed and trying to have some fun and entertainment there by himself. Thank you and welcome to all new subscribers. Thank you and welcome to all new members. If you've just come across the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. But today, before we get into this reading, there starts Zoro. He wants to be the star attraction again. No, you can't be the star attraction. He hates being left out of things. But before we're going to start here today, I would also like to take a chance, and he agrees with me, to welcome any of the sugars to the channel. Welcome, sugars. I love seeing you here. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. I really love it. I don't mind you guys watching the videos. I don't mind if you pass a comment. The algorithm loves you. So, despite what you think, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And water off a duck's back. So I thought what we'll do today is we are going to have a little bit of fun before we start. And I will pop the details onto the screen, but I have just got it here on my other device so that I can actually read it out, but I'll pop it on the screen for you guys as well, so you are more than welcome and you can see. I am going to start with Ruth Zwan. Ruth Zwan. Her comment was, "You bloody fraud. The card she didn't show us. Right at the end was 7 of Cups. A mirage, smoke and mirrors. That last card she turned, she kept to herself. The whole reading was smoke and mirrors. What a con artist." And give me a second. I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, we've got center of attention here again. He was quiet, and the minute I start reading and recording, he thinks, "Why the hell am I talking to myself? Come, sit still here. I'm busy replying. You can't play on the computer. You can't play on the computer." Okay, guys, sorry. Let's continue. For a start, Ruth, it's not a she, it's a he. Then my response to Ruth was, "Thank you for your comment. You have just violated the community guidelines. I appreciate your take on things. If you don't like the readings, please find another channel to harass. Have a lovely day." Okay, now on to the next one. They want to be famous, so we'll make them famous. We'll give them their 15 seconds of fame. Let's go to this one here. Valerie Reese 2911. "Please stop this nonsense. Focus on your," she can't even spell your. It is UOUR, loved one, "and get off these people. Journey focus on your loved one. You all are making coins off these people." Okay. Love the grammar. Oh, you are just, really, your grammar is just absolutely to die for. You do know that there is spell check and there is grammar check available if you can't write properly. And my response to her was, your comment is so very welcome. Also, thank you very much for your view, your comment, etc. I love you for that, and thank you for contributing to the coin we are making by doing the above. Blessings to you. Then I've got the last one here, and this is a little bit of a lengthy one. This was from Jenny Simmons 2865. What's wrong with you? Harry is lucky to be able to choose to live his life. There is nothing for those who are tied to a fantasy without any power. Being the second born is a dead-end job. He is able to make his own way. The taxpayer isn't paying for any of it. Get a grip. He is the happiest of the whole lot. To be honest, the loveless marriage is William and Kate. Charles and his mistress are the most narcissistic pair in the entire realm. Oh, my dear, my dear, my dear. Then I sat and I spent a bit of time responding here. And my response was, my dear, thank you for your thoughts in this matter. You clearly do not understand the reading of tarot cards. Or, if you do, you might have bias regarding Harry being happy. If you think the face in the photos shows happy, well, then I feel sorry for you. Maybe that is happy for you and your reference point. That is not happy. Your life must be very, very unhappy if you think he looks happy comparing it to your life. Success. What has he achieved on his own? His wife has cost him millions. He inherited money to set him up and he spent it all. They have lost the Netflix deal, Spotify deal. His book was a disaster. He has lost Centre Bali, Invictus. He is unhappy. African parks are imploding. Shall I go on? Furthermore, I read the cards. I don't spin people a yarn and tell them what they want to hear, nor what I think they want to hear. Wishing you true happiness, and I really hope that you find it, as I feel very, very sorry for you. Blessings and thank you. So there we go, my dear friends. I just thought that we would give them their few seconds of fame. So as you can see, I don't suffer fools, and I've decided, you know what, give them their moment, give them their joy, give them their happiness, give them their, maybe this makes them happy. Maybe being a troll makes them happy. I don't know. But everybody is allowed their own opinion. Everybody has their own choice. As I said, I just read the cards. I ask the cards a question. I cannot predict what the cards say. I cannot predict what the outcome is going to be. We ask a question and we go on the energy of the cards and what the cards actually tell us. I can take the cards and I can spin you a beautiful little fairy tale that tells everybody that everything is moonshine and roses and that we look through the world through rose-tinted glasses. Or I can say, well, we'll put on some red glasses and look at the world in red. Or I can put on blue glasses and look at the world through a blue lens. My lens is clear. I look through a clear lens and I look at the cards. So I just thought, my dear stars, that this would actually be quite an entertaining start before we hit into the reading. So I hope we all had a lovely laugh here, and now we shall get into the reading. If Monkey Boy here would give me a chance and he would stop bathing my hands. I'll see you guys in a second. Let me just settle him down. Okay, my lovelies. He is still sitting here with me on the tarot reading space, but he's sitting underneath his little blankie. And let's hope he's going to give me a chance to shuffle cards and everything. Okay, this is again from Buckle Up Buttercup. Buckle Up Buttercup. And I'm popping this on screen as well. And she wanted to know if we could ask the cards if Harry and Meghan asked to be, if they were booted from the palace and from the firm, or if they asked to leave. So let us, this question might not have been answered by other readers, but seeing that my lovely people are asking the questions, I'm going to answer the questions. Nay, my boy, we're going to answer the question for them. So we are going to ask the cards today. Top row, it's also going to be a tarot challenge. Top row is going to be they were booted. Bottom, it's going to be they asked. Okay? Upright, yes. Reversal, no. And we will see where this reading goes. There was an uphill battle. It was a burden. There was really a battle. There was really an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle. Okay, these cards are ready, and let us cut these cards and see what they're saying. Remember, the top is going to be they were booted, the bottom is going to be they asked to leave. So let us see where we go from here. And as per usual, I hope I'm going to get everything in, but if not, I can always just zoom out. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to zoom out 7. Okay, I'll do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me just get this out so we can all see, and let me just move that up a bit, and I think we will have everything in. Okay, so remember, top is, were they booted, or did they ask? Okay, here you go. I know we are going back many years now, but we'll see. Let's start. Let's do the first one. Oh, into poverty. What's this one here? Oh, there's an offer. Ace of Pentacles upright. Let's go. Justice. Justice. It's the first one at the bottom. Strength in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups upright. Six of Pentacles upright. King of Cups upright. There's Daddy. Four of Wands in reverse. Oh, there's Harry upright. The Hermit upright. The Fool upright. Six of Wands upright. Let's have a look here. Three of Pentacles upright. And the last one. Oh my, the King of Swords upright. Okay, let's have a look here. No ways. No ways, guys. It is very seldom that you get all 7 upright. All 7 upright. At the bottom here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 upright. Oh my lovelies. What have we stumbled upon here? What are we confirming? Or are we just confirming? But the bottom here that is got the 4 upright, that is a soft yes as well, that they also asked. But this could be the narrative that we are told. This is the narrative that we are being spun, that, you know, we asked them if we could leave. If we could be half in, half out. But look here, here's the poverty card. They were kicked out. This card here, the 5 of Pentacles here, is telling me, the 5 of Pentacles here is telling me they were kicked out. They were kicked to the curb. Out, gone with you. And there's the family sitting on the inside. If you know, that looks like the tree of life or a family tree. Family is behind the glass. They out in the cold. Here's Harry. Here's Harry trying to find his way. Harry is trying to find his way. He is trying to find a way out. He is trying to light up how he's going to deal with all of this. Give me a second. I think my lens is blurred, guys. I'm just going to pause for a second and just to check that it's not blurred. Sorry, I just double checked the lens because it looked like it was blurring on the screen when I was double checking it, and I didn't want you guys to have a blurry view. There's the King of Swords. That's William. That's William. He laid down the law. Clear-cut decision been made. There is his father. There's his father. The 2 brothers and the father. But look here, the 2 of Cups in the middle here. They are in agreement. These 2 came to an agreement. Even though the Queen was still alive, she hasn't shown up here. But I think it was they had to make up the mind. They had to make the decision. And this seemed like it was going to be a victory for them. They won something over. There is something that we don't know. There is something that they won. They're victorious about something. They stopped something somehow. And here's the offer. They were offered. And remember, in the reports it says they were told you can go for a year. Sort your nonsense out. Sort your nonsense out. And if you sorted your nonsense out, I think that's what's the agreement. We telling you to go. Go. You go. You're kicked out. You've got a year to sort your nonsense out. Look at the 1 here. You've got a year. Here's the offer. Sort your nonsense out within this year, and we'll have a look. And we'll relook at it. Here's the 3 of Pentacles. This is them basically being given instruction. This is almost looking like Harry. Harry has been given instruction. He's been told that this is the way it's going to be. You follow the rules or not. Because you are going to... There is the charitable. One for me, one for you, one for you. This is almost like the half and half and half and half and half and... He was pushing the narrative. Harry was pushing the narrative. You see, she hasn't shown up here at all. Meghan hasn't showed up at all here. Because I don't think she was at that meeting. We've never heard that she was there. But I think it was also, she was just taking them for a ride. And she just wanted money, 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 money. She just wanted the money, the fame, the fortune. She wanted to go and do all her bits. Here's justice. That was it was legally binding. They either had to conform to the structures and the rules and the regulations of the palace and the law to be things in balance, because it is not balanced. The scales are not balanced if it's half in, half out. because it is not the law. The fool. There they are. They took that leap of faith. They jumped and they were encouraged. Go. They were encouraged. William and the king said, go. You're encouraged. But you've got to abide by the law. Because they were out of control. This whole situation was out of control. It could not be controlled. Whichever way, it couldn't be controlled. Whatever they were up to was out of control. That's why they were told, that's why they were booted. And this all started, I can tell you now, this all started shortly after the wedding, that all the shenanigans started. But this Four of Wands in reverse is also telling me it's them kicked out. They're no longer part. There's nothing more to celebrate. And look how it's sitting here under the Six of Wands. Because normally upright the Four of Wands is celebration, happiness. But there is nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to celebrate. And here we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It had something to do with the kid, with one of the children. It also had something to do with the children. Or the child at that point in time. That is what is coming to mind here. This is what's coming to mind. And I'm just putting him on the ground. You guys sort yourself out now. Tell them what you want. So there was something. I don't know exactly what. Because it was almost, with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like telling me that, you know, you guys don't really have much to offer. Whatever you had to offer is no longer there. You are not offering anything new. You're not presenting us with any hope for the future. You are not moving us forward. That part that you had right in the beginning, that you were the fresh face, you were the new energy, everything else, that is withered and died. It's a waste of money. You're wasting our time, you're wasting our money. But go and see if you can make it on your own. What is underlying here? Work. Work. Let's just have a look here. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this card as well. I don't know where it fits in, but I'm going to leave it here for now. There. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. They just wanted money. They wanted things to be the same. They wanted to wear two outfits. They wanted to wear the outfit as a working royal, but then they wanted to take off that little coat and they wanted to go and make their own money. They were trying to play two things here. Look here, the 8 and the 6. They wanted to do their own thing. It was all about money. Money. Here's the 7 of Wands. The constant defending. The constant attacks. Half in, half out. Half in, half out. That is exactly what the whole thing was. They kept pushing the narrative. Half in, half out. Half in, half out. And they were standing their ground, and William stood his ground. And he said, it's legally, you cannot do it. Forget it. Here's the betrayal card. Because they were, Charles and William could see the betrayal coming. There was already betrayal. And I think there might have been something behind the scenes that we are not privy to. Betrayal already happened. And I think it could be that Australian and the South African tour. There was already a betrayal there. They had to just get out. There was no more thinking. There was no more contemplating. There was no more taking a moment. The king had to cut them off. He had to. They had to. And in the process, the king fell on his sword. In the process, it's almost like he fell on his sword. But he made them fall on their swords because they tried playing that card one time too many. It was the ending. It was the end. Move on. Move on. We are tired. We are absolutely tired of all of this nonsense. The king is tired. The clergy is tired. Everybody is tired. It's the end. Move on. Because they were causing such a headache. The two of them could not see what the palace could actually bring them. They could not see what is actually true. They were blinded by money. Look at that sitting on the money. They were blinded by money. That's all Megan could see, was just how can she make money, money, money. How can she get free, free, free. And here's the Queen of Swords. It is almost like it was a divorce that happened then. Because this is a divorce card. But there was a clear-cut, fair decision made. Get your wings and fly. We don't care what happens behind those clouds. Because you guys have caused too much wind on these isles already. And we need to stand firm. So go. It's the end. There. Is there anything else? Anything else you would like to tell us? Is there anything else? Before we wrap this up. One last thing. Oh. And that. Sorry, I just dropped all of these and I can't play all of them because I've just dropped them. They had to walk away. They were told to walk away. They were literally told to walk away. You're leaving everything behind. We're giving you that one little thing there and you go away. Hey, what did I say? The Queen didn't show up. There you go. She had the final sign off. There is the Empress, the late Queen. That's the late Queen. She made the final decision. She made the final decision. But she was still a little bit indecisive. She was still a bit indecisive. But she could see trouble coming. The Queen could see trouble coming. And a light was shone on that illusion. She saw right through what was going on with this half in, half out. William and the King made the decision. Then the Prince of Wales made the decision. They were told to take their little bags, go and take a hike, take what you got, go away with what you got. Here's your bits and bobs. Here's your inheritance. Here's that. Go. The Queen was the final one. She was still wanting to give them. That's why she said, you got a year. At that point, it wasn't clear-cut final. But if you look here, the blindfold is slightly raised off the eyes. She was not completely blind to what was going on. And she saw right through the creature. And a light was shone on it. So there we go. Done, sorted. That is them. Until I speak to you soon again, my friends. And yeah, Mr. Zoro, who wants to be the star attraction, is now exhausted from his second appearance for the day. And he's now eventually gone and settled right on top of the pillow on the bed, raised up, sleeping like a human being. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed our very nice little entertaining opening about those lovely comments that we got. And yeah, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Not cruel, not nasty, except for that one last comment that I was a little bit snippy. But really, if that person thought that face and photographs look happy, I really feel sorry. I really feel pity for them. I've got so much sympathy and empathy for that person that she thinks that is happy. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.